I've been thinking a lot about my Song a Day project. I wanted to start sharing some of my thoughts. So I've gotten a lot of feedback that maybe a song a day is too many somehow, it's too much, which I can see how getting a song a day every single day if you're signed up for the email list or if you're subscribed on YouTube or if you have me in your feed reader, it's like, whoa, you know, slow down with the songs there. I know there's some of you that obviously are vocal and watch every day and comment almost every day, and of course that I really appreciate. There's also another, 290 of you that seem to watch every day and I don't hear from, and that I appreciate also. And then there's like a whole bunch of other people who are subscribed under various, Twitter and YouTube and wherever else, and don't seem to be watching every day. I just wonder why that is, and I maybe attribute it to that a song a day is too many, is too much. My only answer to that is that like ultimately it seems like I'm doing this song a day thing for myself more than I'm really doing it for anybody else. No matter how many songs I write, 10% of them are going to be really good. 70% of them are going to be mediocre and 20% of them are going to be bad. So if I'm writing one a day, I have a much better chance statistically of writing something good. When all else is said and done, that really is like why I'm doing it. I find that writing a song a day, I write things that I never would have had I not been writing a song a day. It's like a way for me to take every single song idea that I have and bring it out into the world. One thing that I feel is really lacking on my website is a way to cut through the 70% and 20% mediocre and bad and get to the 10%. I have a little link of Song a Day favorites, but it's hard for me to keep that updated. And really, they're my favorites, and I don't always have the best judgment of like what my best songs are. I found that songs that I don't particularly like, everyone else seems to love, and vice versa. So what I really want on the website is some like really simple way that my viewers, you guys, can vote, would be able to like vote just even something as a simple thumbs up or thumbs down, like, and maybe like, maybe even like a third option, like a this kind of option, like it's just kind of so ho hum. And that way, and then on the site have just all of the good ones be right front and center and everything else be down somewhere else. There's an archive, maybe there's like some kind of really easy to use archive where if you're obsessed and you want to hear all my music, which would be great, then you could do that. But for everyone else who just wants to hear the good stuff, yeah. My weaknesses. The first thing I wanted to talk about is my weaknesses. The things that I know that I need to improve on in order to become a better musician and songwriter. One thing is guitar playing. Like, I'm a pretty good guitar player. I know all about chords and I know all about strumming and playing, and I can pretty much do anything that you ask me to or that I want to do in that area. But I'm really lacking in terms of other kinds of like modes of playing, Strumming is really just one kind of way to play the guitar. There's picking and sort of soloing type stuff that I'm just not as good at. So there's that. Another thing that sort of goes along with that is the idea of modulation in songs. My songs all tend to be in the same key. And a lot of this stuff is kind of okay. It's kind of my style, very simplistic, very fun and whimsical or whatever. But every once in a while, I'm able to like find a place where I can modulate in a song, and I really like that, and I want to do that more. Modulating just means going from like one key to another key, and then wherever back again or not. And the final thing that I really need to improve on, and this is maybe the biggest thing for me, because I feel like it's the biggest hindrance, is melody. I feel like that's like the weakest part of my songs. Every once in a while, I'll write like a really good melody, and of course, like I write really catchy melodies all the time. But what I don't feel like I have a grasp on is like really subtle, maybe more complex and interesting melodies, and I really want to do that. And that goes hand in hand with singing, which is Definitely not one of my strong suits. I was thinking about it today. It's like the song I wrote today actually has a third in the melody. Ba 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 ba. 1 3 5 3 1 3 1 1 2 3. Right? That's the third. 3. And I can never seem to really sing the third. I have a really hard time, like, if a third is just kind of sprinkled in a melody there, I have a hard time actually really hitting it. I don't know what to do about that. I've tried to take singing lessons. It's never really helped. Maybe I just haven't found the right teacher. Anyway, I don't really know what the whole point of this is, but if any of this is enlightening to you or you enjoy this, let me know, and I can keep doing it. At the end of the day, I'm just a guy who's trying to write a song a day and make his living writing songs, entering in a ton of contests, writing songs for, anybody who will ask me to, especially if you'll pay me money, and trying to build my audience, and that's what I'm trying to do. Jonathan Mann, song a day, man, guy, rockcookiebottom.com. Yeah.